Stand up for Jesus. Stand in his strength alone. The arm of flesh will fail you. Ye dare not trust your own. Put on the gospel armor and watching unto prayer. Where calls the voice of duty, be never wanting there.
Sharing the gospel is not about just telling the story of the great controversy from the beginning to the end. Most importantly, it is about sharing your relationship with Christ and why it's so important to you.
Jesus outlined our mission. Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
And wherever there is a true army, there is a real battle. That battle, either on the front lines of missions or right here on our knees in prayer, is where real, uncompromising soldiers, like-minded young men and women are going to be found.
Being unashamed is not about doing everything right. It's about Jesus. It's all about Jesus and who he is.
Someone once said, "Courage means going against the majority opinion in the name of truth." John Wayne describes courage as being scared to death, but saddling up anyways. Winston Churchill said, "Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision."
Jesus' example shows us that to fulfill our mission here on earth, we need to be unashamed to put God's law over man's law.
Are you ready to stand alone? Are you ready to stand before councils? Are you ready to stand before thousands for his name's sake? Are you able to answer the severest criticism upon every position that has been taken for the truth?
When God calls you and you and you to do something, he will equip you and you and you to do it.
By beholding, we become unashamed. We are constantly surrounded by sin to the point where sinning becomes normal. By beholding Jesus, looking to Jesus, we become less and less confident and secure in our own strength, and more unashamed and bold in the unsurpassable strength and power of God.
If righteousness equals unashamed, then glorying in your shame is when you're so in touch with sin that it becomes something you're so proud of that it becomes your identity.
Jesus was unashamed to stand up for God's law over man's law.
The time is coming, we have been told, when all the world will wonder after the beast. That will be the ultimate test of yielding to peer pressure. How will we stand then? By standing now.
We need young people and old people who are courageously unashamed of righteousness, the gospel, and truth.
Jesus says to us today, "Be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh."
We are fools for Christ's sake, but you are wise in Christ.
Remember, who made your mouth? When God calls us to do something, he equips us to do it. So be willing to let God lead, be willing to let God equip us, and be willing to go and be courageously unashamed.